It's a long video. Alright, ready?
Brewster.
I can't wait. Can we get this a little bigger?
Do you know
I'll
my
scroll.
mom, Mrs. Kraft, in the guidance office?
Was that really your mom?
I'll scroll when we switch.
I don't recognize your name. I'm not in guidance.
So you're the first four right now?
Yeah.
Oh, you go to Brewster. You went to
Once
Brewster.
upon a midnight dreary water. Wait.
Oh, so you're
Oi!
DJ.
Guys,
They're
look.
recording.
Remember, no talking in this room.
Alright,
Sorry.
okay.
Silence.
But wait,
Alright.
appreciate what we're doing.
Silencio.
Appreciate
Hey, lock it.
what's about to happen.
Lock
Lock it, lock it.
Let me
Appreciate
get
what's about to
let me get
happen.
comfy.
Because this is
Hold
going to be
on.
epic.
Seriously epic. And everybody
It was
listens.
Everybody
just
put your
having a
phones on
little
silent.
ashram.
It's like the best fucking.
Read the first few, and then I'm going to pop up from over here and read mine, but just have it ready for me. That's the first four on the page, right?
Yeah.
Alright, after the first one, just go down, so mine is the first paragraph on the bottom, and I'll be good.
Alright.
Alright, so start reading.
Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint, curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a rapping, as is someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door, "only this and nothing more." I distinctly all remember it was in the bleak December, at each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the door. Eagerly I wished the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow, sorrow from the lost Lenore, from the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless her forevermore. And the silken silent certain rustling of each purple curtain thrilled me, filled me with fantastic terrors never felt before. So that now, so still the beating of my heart I stood repeating, "'Tis some visitor entreating an entrance at my chamber door. Some late visitor entreating entrance at my chamber door, that it is, and nothing more." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer, "Sir and I, or madam, truly your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door, that I scarce was sure I heard. Here I opened wide the door, dark as there, and nothing more.
Open here, I
What you
flung the
reading?
shutter, when with many a flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not with least obedience he
We have to
came,
cut.
not a minute stopped or stayed
We
he.
have to cut.
But
You missed
what?
2 stanzas.
Really? Oh, you were up here?
Yeah.
I told you to leave it on the bottom. That's
Is
how I
that
was
what
ready
else
because I was
you
gonna
read?
scroll myself.
Of course you come
All right,
in.
I can edit it. So where am I starting? Where am I starting from?
Right
Right there. Oh, you had my 4 set up.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing 5 this time. Then you're doing 5, and now I'm doing 4
Not a problem.
because the last 4 go together. All right, get out and close the door and make sure no one comes in unless they know.
Yeah, why the fuck you let someone in?
Lock the door, Ryan.
No, DJ's coming back in. He's leaving. He needs DJ to move his
All
car.
right, so I'm starting here. I'll edit the video. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the darkness gave no token. This I whispered, and an echo murmured back the word Lenore. Merely this and nothing more. Back into the chamber turning, all my soul within me burning. Soon again I heard a tapping, somewhat louder than before. "Surely," said I, "surely that is something at my window lattice. Let me see then what thereat is, and this mystery explore. Let me heart be still a moment, and this mystery explore. 'Tis the wind, and nothing more." Open here I flung the shutter, when with many flirt and flutter, in there stepped a stately raven of the saintly days of yore. Not with least obedience made he, not a minute stopped or stayed me, but with men, O Lord, allayed me, perched above my chamber door, perched and sat, and nothing more. Then this ebony bird beguiling my sad fancy into smiling, by the grave the stern decorum of the countenance it wore. "Through thy crest be shorn and shaving, thou," I said, "art sure no craven. Tell me why thy lordly name is in thy night's Plutonian shore," quoth the raven, "nevermore." Much I marveled this ungainly fowl to hear disclosure so plainly, though its answer little meaning, little relevancy bore. For we cannot help agreeing that no living human being ever yet was blessed with seeing bird above his chamber door? Bird or beast above the sculpture above his chamber door, with such a name as Nevermore.
But the raven sitting lonely on the placid bust spoke only that one word, as if his soul in that one word he did outpour. Nothing further did he utter, not a feather then he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, other friends have flown before. On the morrow he will leave me, as my hopes have flown before. Then the bird said, Nevermore. Startled at the stillness broken, by reply so aptly spoken, doubtless and I, what it utters is only stock in store. Caught from some unhappy master, whom unmerciful disaster followed fast and followed faster, till his songs one burden bore, till the dirges of his hope that melancholy burden bore, of nevermore. But the raven, still beguiling on my sad soul into smiling, straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of my burdened busting door. Then upon the velvet sinking I betook myself to linking fancy unto fancy, thinking that this ominous bird of yore, what this grim ungainly ghastly gauntlet ominous bird of yore meant in croaking nevermore. This I sat engaged, but no syllable expressing to the fowl whose fiery eyes now burned into my bosom's core. This and more I sat divining, with my head at ease reclining on the cushioned velvet lining that the lamplight gloated o'er, and whose velvet violet lining with the lamplight gloated o'er, she shall press, nevermore. Then methought the air grew denser, perfumed from an unseen censer, swung by seraphim whose footfalls tinkled on the tufted floor. Wretched, I cried, thy God hath lent me thee, by these angels he sent thee, respite, and nepenthe, from my memories of Lenore. Quaff, oh quaff, this kind nepenthe, and from this lost Lenore, quoth the raven, nevermore.
Prophet, I said, thing of evil, prophet still, if bird or devil, whether tempest set or whether tempest taught thee here ashore. Desolate yet all undaunted on this desert land chanted, it shall clasp a standing maiden whom the angels named Lenore. Clasp a rare and radiant maiden who the name was named Menor. Quoth the raven, rolling face forevermore. Be the word our sign of parting, bird or fend, I shrieked upstarting. Get thee back into the tempest and the night's Plutonian shore. Leave no black plume as a token of that lie that house thou hast spoken. Leave my loneliness unbroken, quit the busy above my door. Take thy break from out my heart, and take thy from off my door. Quoth the raven, nevermore. And the raven never flitting, still is sitting, on the pallid bust of Pallas just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming. And the lamplight over him streaming throws his shadow on the floor. And my soul out of that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted with the Lenore, nevermore. That was good.